Okay, this is Sinister Cave. We are east of Serene's Island. Over here. We will be fighting a Chromatic here. Chalier, I guess. And then we're getting a few weapons along with a record. So go ahead, check timestamps if there's something specific that you want. It's 47. Which we already have, because, okay. So we already have that. It's not here. I didn't miss it, it's just not here. Okay, that's the record that we're gonna get. First thing we're gonna do, use the merchant as sort of your central place. Centralized. So we're gonna go west. I want to get an Elerim for Lumiere. Consuming an Earth Stain applies 1 shield to self. 20% increased Earth damage with skills, and base attack generates an Earth Stain. So if you're facing something weak to Earth, it's a good one. Okay, and I don't know what this is. So if I missed something, I apologize. Leave a comment. Let me know I missed it so I can come back and fix it. Alright, back to the merchant. That's just a circle. It just goes around in a circle. Okay, so from the merchant, we're going to go north, vaguely east, and then back to north. And grapple up. Turn around. We're headed west. Okay, so right around this light right here, we're going to drop down to the merchant. And we're going to get a weapon for Ciel. Called the Corderon. Curse self on battle start. Deal 50% more damage while cursed. Reset curse duration when entering Twilight State. Play again when entering Twilight State at level 20. And then the merchant is unfortunately not alive. Okay, we're going to head right back up to that area. So let's drop down. Get our bearings with the compass. Go north. Slightly east. Back left. And we're going to go right back up to that grapple spot. Exact same grapple spot we were at earlier. There's the merchant. But instead, we're going to go down this little ramp here. And we're going to see this little hole in the ground. That's the record entry. Now, if you enter the hole from this direction, facing west, there's a good chance because he rolls, they all roll when they drop, you're going to roll right off. And then you have to run around again. So we're going to drop down the hole facing east. Go. Nocturne for Lumiere. It's a record. Alright, back down. Back to the merchant. We're going to go north one more time because I want to double check something. And then we'll do the Chromatic Chalier guy. This path just circles around. And I'm pretty sure that's what I saw that I wanted to check out. Because this is a little marker right here. Just eyeball that like dead sapling thing. This just circles around again. Because here's the merchant again. So if we're going back north, again, there's that little chromatic. Left to the grapple. Go back up. This time we're going to drop off on the left, and I think I know where it is, but I didn't double check it before I did the video, so we're going to do it now. So here's where we dropped off for the merchant. Here's the ramp. We went right for the record, and now we're going to go left or east instead. And I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's the merchant right there. And then this is going to be the dead sapling. Yeah, dead sapling. All right. So we're good. We got everything. Just the chromatic. All right, so merchant. North. To slightly east. Well, east. And then north again. So we're back at the grapple, but this time we're going underneath it. Okay, so this is the Chromatic Chalier. He is weak to at least light. That's what I found so far. He doesn't. He has a resistance to dark, but he doesn't have a resistance to any of Lune's stuff. So we're going to be using Lune. I'm going to use Verso because he has a light weapon that we can use, and he has a few skills that use the element of the weapon, so we'll be doing some light damage with that. And then I'm going to be using Minoko, who also has a light weapon. Light weapon, light weapon, and then her standard that I always use with her because I'm addicted to mayhem. Just M. So it's pretty much just mayhem with her, and then some shooting. But then we've got medium single target damage for the weapon's element. Marking shot uses the weapon's element. Speed burst uses light damage, and then radiant uses light damage. And then let's see, we're not going to be using dark, but lightning, physical does well, and I don't think he cares about ice one way or the other. Physical, physical. Give me a second, I replace the dark though. So I thought I had this set up, but I do not. Hang on. Okay, so the ones I've picked up from Minoko so far on this file, there's really only one that has a light damage particularly. It's the ballet charm, which ballets are available like on the beaches up here, but it's also the Serene Island is filled with ballet. If I have a skill that I'm using that you want that you don't have, check the description for a Google workbook that has a list of all of his skills that I've found so far and where I found their enemies. But I have break damage for caster, heavy, balanced, and agile, so hopefully we'll be able to break him. And then we'll add powerless, caster. But, alright. So here we go.
Sweet.
Okay, so he has Berserker on, which you do not want to get hit. Let me just put it that way. You do not want to get hit. He has a Relentless combo, which is a left swing right down from the top 3 times, pretty like right in a row. And then, excuse me, a left swing and another down from the top. Then he has a jumping combo, which is the one that always seems to get me. Like, even if I get hit by the Relentless combo, I can take the damage. Jumping combo seems to just wipe out the entire team way too much. It's a jump with a counter on the first, and then you can dodge parry the second swipe, and then it's another down from the top. And then he has a punching combo, which is 3 hits. He kicks at you, he backhands you, and then near as I could tell, I think he tries to headbutt you. But he moves his head down, and that's like the third one. So I've really only seen 3 attacks from this guy. We'll see if I see any more. But, alright, let's go ahead and we will start with Dimir Thunder, because we are in Caster Mask. And so it's going to deal extra break damage, which is nice for us.
Ready to strike.
That was lightning, but it filled his break by like 20%. So I'm going to start with Blitz.
Let's go fast. Didn't really need it.
And then I'm weak to light. And then we'll go ahead and mark.
Good.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're going to use Mayhem. It's probably not full enough to break him, so I'm not expecting that. And he's not resistant to any of these, but he's also not weak to any of them. So. Still does some good damage. Alright, this is it. Dodge, 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 dodge. That's right. That's why I put auto shell and regen on. We'll be okay. Hopefully. 1, 2, 3, 4. We do Mayhem, and we might actually break him this time, which will be really, really nice.
Prepare.
Lovely feet.
Nice. Alright, we're in balanced. Let me see. We've got the Mason here, which I really like. Let's go ahead and apply a mark, though, while he's down. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's take this. I didn't realize... What did that do? Like, because it broke him, but his thing's filled again. So let's see if this will break. We're in balanced, so balance is going to give us increased damage. Upgraded skill.
I would have lived.
Okay. We have 4. He's on fire. We'll do some medium single target damage. It's going to use the light weapon that we have, and we don't really need healing, I don't think. But, no. Okay, this is the one that gets me every time. Jump, combo, dodge, dodge, dodge. That last was like, dodge. That's the one that'll get you. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Over to Mayhem. And hopefully we'll break him again. There we go.
Violence.
So we're in Agile. We're going to do Ramessur's Bonk, because this is going to fill 20% of the target's break bar because we're in Agile, and it's an Agile skill. But he is resistant to Dark, so I'm really just doing this for the break. The other Agile, I don't think I have another Agile on. But we're going to do this one. Okay. Go ahead and do Radiant Slash because it's low light, and I don't have enough AP to do Blitz and Radiant.
Radiance away.
Let us stay
A little
there.
bit more. 1, 2, 3. Give me more. Give me more. Dang it. Alright. Then we'll just hold off and we'll just do a base attack with her. Oh, we have a gradient. I forget that these things exist. Let's go ahead and use the gradient. This has been hanging around. He's not weak to earth, but let's try it anyway. He's not resistant either.
Now.
Hey, that gave me AP. Nice. Mayhem for the win. There we go. So we got a Chalium, which is for someone. I don't know who that's for. I have my notes up. It's for male. Yes, male as a light weapon. On defensive stance, gain 1 shield per parry. Lose all shields on turn start. Level 10, 20% increased light damage with skills. See, if I'd had this at the time, I would have replaced Lumiere with her, but that's okay. And level 20, 50% increased counter damage per shield. So, okay, so that is all that I've found. But this Sinister cave is very dark. But I'm pretty sure, unless whatever this is, if someone could tell me what this is that, the west path, because I have no idea what this is. I can't interact with it. I can't damage it. I don't know what this is. So unless anyone could tell me what this is, as far as I can tell, the cave is complete. So we'll head back outside. There's the merchant. Now our exit path is south. Southwest-ish. And there we go. That is Sinister Cave.